Hey guys, welcome to Top Dog Tips. My name is Samantha and I have the pleasure every week of bringing you guys some product reviews that I try out in my home with my dogs and my family. We have other animals and we have children, and it gets crazy around here, so I like to think that we put these products through pretty good testing. And today, before I get started, I just want to talk to you a little bit about pet gates. As you can see, I have one in front of me here from a company called Primetime Petz. This is a beautiful pet gate. It's very well made, and we've been very happy with it. When you're picking out pet gates, though, there are some things that you want to consider, and those things are your dog's size, your dog's strength, and where you're going to be using the gate and how you're going to be using the gate. If your dog is really big, a shorter gate like this one isn't going to work. This one's only a couple of feet tall, so if you have, even our chocolate lab could get over it if she wanted to. She doesn't really try to, but if she did, she could do it easily. If you have a larger dog like a Great Dane or a St. Bernard, they might be able to step over this gate without even a lot of work to jump over it. So that's something to think about. How strong is your dog? This gate does not attach to anything. It's open on both ends. It's loose on both ends. So it works well in an area like this that we want to, this is our living room where the camera is, and out here is our kitchen and the rest of our home. So if we wanted to keep the dogs contained in the living room, this is a great option because this is a really weird doorway. But if you have a dog that's going to try and push past this gate, it's going to be able to in no time. So how tall is your dog? How big is your dog? Or the size of your dog in general, I guess. And then how strong your dog is. And you also want to think about where you're going to be using it. Is your doorway an awkward one like this one? Is it a standard doorway like this where you could use a traditional gate? Are you going to be traveling? Are you going to be moving the gate around? Whether in your home, if you're going to be moving it from upstairs to downstairs frequently, or do you travel? You know, we travel with our pets a lot, and we have a standard gate that goes in a doorway that's just pressure mounted that we carry with us, that we take with us everywhere to keep our dogs contained when we're at someone else's house. So something like this, you know, it folds up so it's easier to travel with, but depending on the area that you go in, this gate might not fit. So you have to think about those kind of things, you know, your dog and the use of the gate itself. So I want to talk about this gate. Again, it's from a company called Primetime Petz, and this is a great gate. Oh, look. Nope. As you can see, it's a gate in a gate. I was going to let our cat, that was our cat Figaro, but maybe he'll come now. Will I go through, buddy? So it works well for situations like that, or for you to walk through as well. You can tell that this is a very short gate, so I can step over it easily. I'm only 5'2", and I can easily step over this one, so not a problem at all. The only thing I did want to mention, sorry, I just wanted to check that number. The gate itself you can order on Amazon for $78, so $80 is definitely in the upper level of the price range for pet gates. So it's a bit more expensive, but as you can tell, it's one of the most aesthetically pleasing pet gates on the market. It's not the, you know, the cheaper looking ones. It's not one that has like the plastic. This is a beautiful wooden gate. It has that chocolate brown color, so it'll match any home's decor. That stuff is really great, you know, but it does come with a price, and it extends to 76 inches wide. So again, you know, if you have a funny kind of a entryway like this, or you have a little area that you want to keep your dog away from, one of the things that I thought of, this would go perfectly around a garbage can if you wanted to keep your pet away from the garbage. If you have a dog that loves to get in the garbage, if you have, you know, a place in your home like this that it has kind of a funny entryway, it works well like that. And the other thing that this gate does very well is it transforms into any shape that you need. So if you need it to go straight across, it can do that. But these, actually, they call it a 360 configurable pet gate because these can go either way. They have double hinges to go both ways. So if you only need this much space, say you're traveling with it and you only need this much space, you can fold one in half. If it's something where you could, for example, I could do it up here and kind of, you know, a standard pet gate wouldn't fit here. This is kind of awkward now, but if it was something where, you know, you could make that work. So there are lots of different configurations for it, depending on your space. And then of course it has this little, you can see the latch at the top, you just slide that over. It's really easy to open it up and be able to walk through the gate, so that's a nice benefit. You don't always have to step over. If you have somebody in your home, like small children or elderly people who can't step over the gate as well, you can open it like that, so that's really great. You know, really the only drawback to this gate is the price tag. It's well constructed, it's very durable. We've had it now for a few weeks and have moved it around and things like that. And it's holding up very well. Our dogs don't really try to escape. It is wooden, so if you have a dog that's destructive, that chews or scratches, this will get ruined very easily. And some of those less aesthetically appealing gates that are made of like a hard plastic would actually be better in that case, because they're going to be harder for your dog to ruin. Or they do make metal pet gates as well for chewers, so that's something to consider. Definitely not for chewers, and it is more expensive than most pet gates on the market, but it's a good product. It is very unique in the fact that it has that 360-degree configurability, so that's something to definitely take into consideration if you have kind of a weird shaped area that you want to block off, or a larger entryway, or a you know, one like this that's rounded and just very awkward to try and fit a traditional pet gate in. This one from Primetime Petz would be a great fit. So if you guys have any questions about this gate, feel free to ask. You can find my contact information on our website, which is topdogtips.com. You can find us on social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. We are on Pinterest and Instagram, as well as YouTube if you're watching us on our YouTube channel. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our newsletter through our website. If you want to reach out to me directly, I encourage that. My email is samantha@topdogtips.com. I am the one that reads those emails. I don't have an intern or an assistant or anything that reads those. So if you guys send me an email, that's coming directly to me, and I would be happy to answer any questions that you have, like I said, about this pet gate, any other pet gates, just dogs in general. If you have a how-to question or a pet product question, I'd be happy to answer that. And if I can't do that, then I will find that answer for you. And if you ask me a question or you have questions about a specific product, I will try and get that on the website. If you have a how-to question that you want to know how to do something with your dog, I will put a how-to video up. If you guys are interested in a product and you ask me questions about that product, I am certainly going to respond to your email and answer those questions for you, but I'm also going to try and get a hold of that product and do a product review for other pet owners as well. The goal of Top Dog Tips here is to educate pet parents on whatever it is that they want to be educated on. So if you have questions, there are other pet owners out there that have them, and I would love to hear the feedback from you guys and be able to share and answer those questions and share the responses with all of our readers and all of our viewers. So I highly, highly encourage you guys to reach out. Absolutely, like I said, email me, or if you contact us through the website or any social media, that'll all get back to me, and I will do my best to get all of those questions and suggestions addressed. So I hope you enjoyed this review on the Primetime Petz 360-degree configurable pet gate, and I will see you guys back next time with another great product review. Have a great day, and thanks for tuning in.